Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll, and today I'm going to come to you with a few questions that need to be answered. So, where did I put my question sheet? I just had it sitting here. Isn't that awful? Oh, here it is, back behind me. I lay things down. This is for Lorraine Dubzak. She was asking me about the spackling and does it absorb the paint? It will a little bit, not on so much as a leg like this. I just did the sanding to show you here. It was white like this, so I took my sandpaper and went across. And it still needs some more perfecting up in this area, like this white needs to come off. But when I take it off, you can see underneath, it's filling up all those little nicks and little places where there's little gouges and whatnot, and little holes and whatnot. So the thing is that as I turn the leg, you'll see that a lot of this, I put on, the paint, the spackling that I put on, 95% of it's going to be gone. It's going to be laying down here on this cloth here. So the amount of, it's going to absorb, it's going to be very little, the paint will. Now, let's turn it around a different way now. Now, when it comes to the back of this head here, look how nice it's starting to look. Very nice. I might put one more coat across and then sand one more time. It is really taken over. I don't feel the bump is bad now. It's starting to become that rounded look that I'm looking for. I like to try it one more time, maybe two. And this has taken a lot more than what I thought it would. So where I thought I was saying at the beginning, maybe 2-3 times of putting it on, it's about 5 or 6 coats. I might be up to 10, might do about 10, just to get so that it's nice and rounded at the back. It is turning out really beautiful. I'm really happy with how nice this head has turned out at the back. Very shocking and surprising how well it is done. But yeah, the paint will absorb some into this, but I don't put just one coat of paint on. I put on several, like if I need 4 or 5 coats, that's nothing for me to put that on, especially with the problem on the back, to make it look presentable and really nice. So not a problem at all. So I'm really happy with how well she's turned out. You can see I've sanded the face here. Now we look at the face here. All those little white places you're seeing, that's little nicks in the face. That's either by my knife or where the doll has been ticked by the child when they as they played with the doll. And again, you got to know composition is porous. So there's little holes in it anyways, so that fills that all in. So now the paint won't fill in, it'll go right over nice over the face. So very nice. It turned out really, I'm really happy with how well she's turning out here. Love it, just love how she's turning out. So anyways, another thing Lorraine talked about here, about having sponsors so that I could help with supplies. That's a very good idea in many ways. I would never turn down a sponsor if I believed in what they were presenting me with. I would gladly take a sponsor and bring it on my channel and present it to you guys as something maybe to be used. You know, not a problem at all. If you want to buy it, you buy it. You don't, you know, type of thing. And that's not a problem to me. I'm not looking for it. I really feel blessed with all you guys, ladies and gents out there that have subscribed to my channel, because I don't make a lot of money off my channel, but every month I get a check from Google, and that suffices for anything that I need as far as getting stuff from doll part supplies or any supplies I need just locally. I can rely on that money going into my little bank account there and helping me out with doll supplies. So that does help me out tremendously, and I do quite fine with just, you know, with that alone. And you know, I really appreciate each and every one of you, because it's because of you that I'm not getting rich off of this, by no means. I'm not. I actually pour just about every penny right back into dolls again, not buying dolls so much, but supplies. But I am not in need of supplies. Sure, there's always something to the left or to the right you might want to buy, but I've got a lot of everything right now. I can reach, I feel so blessed, and I can just reach and grab. The other day when I was curling those grocery store fashion dolls I showed you on the table there, I could just reach and go grab my curlers. And your curlers, you have, once you put the money out for them, I got them from the thrift store, and once I buy them, you have them forever. And that was so nice, just to go reach, grab, and go and curl their hair, where at one time I couldn't do that. I have everything now. I have all the curlers, I have scissors to cut hair, actual barber scissors and everything like that. I have all that, and I just buy a little at a time. But you know what, if a sponsor came along and said, we'd like to sponsor you, I'd say, okay, you know, what is it that you want me to talk about on my channel? I would really look at it seriously, and yeah, I wouldn't have a problem, you know, if it was something I believed in as well. It would be a lot of criteria on my end that they would have to pass by me, and yeah, for sure. So I would never turn down if it was something, like I say, I felt was really something that could help everybody and promote my channel at the same time. But I do appreciate all of you there, and you know, it's been great. I love this, what I do here. It's a real passion and a real love. You have to love what you're doing here, and that I do. Now, the next question is from a lady named Robin Cadwallader. She had an early 1980s Mattel doll that she took into a doll hospital to have fixed up, and it was a very precious doll to her. What they did was that she paid quite a bit of money to have this doll restored, and they fried the hair. I don't know much about fried hair. I can tell you what I've had to do with some of my dolls that had fried hair, and they fried it with a curling iron. Now, Robin, what I want to say to you is this. Look down below in the comments and read a lot of the people's comments down below, because some of them are going to give you better ideas than what I'm going to. Some of them are really, they've dealt with more of that issue, or have dealt with it in this, and they've learned how to fix it, or fix it good enough to live with, type of thing. So they're going to also add to what I'm going to say. But one of the things that's helped me out when I've had some dolls with fried hair. What did I do to fix it? You said she did the Downy Dunk. Well, what I would do is try the boiling water. Boil up some water in a pan and dunk. Not like the Downy Dunk where you just leave it. No, it's got to be in, out, in, out, in, out. Keep doing that until you think the hair, and then do a Downy Dunk on it. And then if you see that it's still a little frizzy, you want to try it again, go back and do a Downy Dunk. I mean, a hot water dunk again. Boil up some water. Try it again, you know, and then do a Downy Dunk again. It may take more than just once or twice. You might have to do it a few times. That would be my suggestion. Curling irons are great tools for our dolls, but you really got to learn how to use them when it comes to your dolls. I've learned a lot from Dolly Me. If you want to get on there, he deals with a lot of he's in the past. If you go through some of his videos, if I can find some, I'll link them down below. Is it Doe Deer Wonderland? I think it is. He also deals with Barbies with frizzy hair as well, and he shows you what he has done to his Barbies with frizzy hair, and he's done the boil water thing just as well. Sometimes he puts the doll in the hair in a plastic bag and then dunks it in. So you might want to try that first, getting a baggie, and then dunk the hair that way first instead of directly into the water. He has put the doll in a plastic bag, and it heats up the plastic bag, and the hair gets affected by that heat. And so it's not like it's in direct water. The bag will be, and then dunk, you know, and put it in, pull it out, put it in, pull it out type of thing. Then you can go maybe do a Downy Dunk on it and just let it sit for, even, you know, I've let mine sit for a couple hours in the stuff just to get it to, and then if I didn't like it still, I went back and done another boil water again. If that doesn't work, maybe try direct, you know. The one doll that I had on my table had the black hair. I had to go direct. Like, it was a direct dunk with the hair, and it responded to that because it was pure plastic hair. I don't know what type of hair your doll has, so that's another thing. There's all kinds of different hair out there, and but I do know doll hospitals are expensive. Some of them back, and I don't know if they still do this, okay, so I might be wrong, but I'm going to tell you what I do know about doll hospitals. Some of them charge by the inch. So if they were to take your doll, they're going to take it from head to toe. Even if it has a cloth body, if they're not doing anything with the cloth body, they might take something off. If they're replacing that cloth body or putting a body over the cloth body, you're going to pay for every inch. So it's inch by inch by inch by inch by inch. So that being said, you might pay a lot of money on that doll. Some of it is just a flat rate. If you get up into a hospital that gives you a flat rate on it, I would have asked for some of my money back. If they damaged my doll, didn't go in like that, but came out like that, I'd be saying, you got to take some money off of that. I didn't give you a dollar. And they told you they damaged it with the curling iron. Then they should have been giving you some money back. I'm just saying, you shouldn't have had to pay for the whole, like they should have given you a discount because they damaged it, the doll. But I do know that some have done that. Now, some give a flat rate. They'll just say, well, your doll's 12 inches, that's $150. And if you didn't want to pay it, then you take your doll and you go. If you want it to stay and be fixed at $150, then that's what you'd be paying, $150. It's a lot of work to do a composition doll, to restore one of those. Now, but every doll has its challenges. And, you know, this one was precious to you. So she should have understood that, you know. She should have just taken a little bit of hair underneath and tried it with the curling iron. And if it was making the hair go frizzy, she should have stopped right away. You know, I can live with the fact something underneath got a little burnt, but not the whole head of hair. That's too bad that happened, and I feel bad for you for that. And maybe some people down below can tell you what worked for them on their dolls. So anybody out there, if you fixed your doll's hair because it was really frizzy on the end and it had that, you know, mucked up look, you know, not individual hair type of thing, please put something in there if more than what I have, if you've got other little avenues that you've taken and you've had successes with. So anyways, that's the best I can do for you, Robin. My heart goes out to you. Hair is a real, all the different plastic hairs that are out there and the different hairs that are out there that are on our dolls. I've learned a lot from Dolly Me. He's really taught me a lot about different doll hair. And there's one that's like cotton, and you do a whole different thing with it. Then there's this stuff that's just like plastic, like it responds great to hot water treatment. I don't know what your doll's hair is, so that's another thing. Obviously, it doesn't like heat, well, especially that direct heat. That's why I'm saying put it in a plastic bag. So you might want to try that with boiling water, but put your doll's hair in a plastic bag, hold onto the bag and dunk, and then dunk. In and out, in and out. Don't leave for long periods of time or anything. It's about a quick dunk, you know. Let it go in, then come out. Then go in, and then come back out again, you know. So let it respond. Let the bag heat up and respond to what's happening, you know, so that the hair can be affected by the heat. But, yeah, I really feel bad for you. But if somebody else has got something better to say than what I even have said, please put it in there for her and to help her out. That's what we're here. We're here to help each other out. And a lot of you out there are great and have great ideas and whatnot. And you have experiences that I may not have experienced. And you can help this lady out here with her doll. But my heart goes out for you because our dolls mean a lot to us, especially when they are a special doll in our life that represents something in our family. But thanks for joining me, everybody, and thank you for your support on my channel. Anybody that's just dropping by and you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button because I talk about a lot of different things and lots going on in Tammy's world here and on the Broken Doll. So I'm glad you dropped in to listen to me, and there's a lot more coming. We're getting ready for Easter now. I'm going to be pulling down the big bucket out of the attic this weekend. I'm going to have my son go up and pull it down for me and put the St. Patrick's Day stuff back up. And, yeah, we'll move on to the next holiday here. And then we're going to bring that St. Patrick's Day bucket back down again, because for July 1st, because underneath all that stuff is my Canada Day stuff. So I got two holidays in there. The bottom is Canada Day and the top is St. Patrick's Day. So, but anyways, it's all great stuff. But we'll be talking to you again soon. And hit the like button. And like I say, leave me a comment, or not so much for me, but for Robin. You know, direct it to Robin if you want to talk to her about that. She'll be looking down below for those comments too. So thanks for joining me, and have a great day tomorrow. And I think tomorrow's Friday, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's Friday tomorrow. So wonderful, wonderful. So I'm going to go in the house and get something to eat. I know it's 12:30 at night, but I want to go and watch Survivor. Okay, talk to you again. Thanks for joining me. And we'll be seeing you again really soon. Bye-bye.